Hello, beautiful family. This is video number 29. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt that your life went from bad to worse? Have you ever felt that you had a dream in your heart? You thought God was going to do something through you, and suddenly your circumstances take a turn that makes you think that maybe He can't use you. Maybe it's not going to work. Maybe God is not there. Have you ever had those thoughts? In this next part of the story, and you can read that in chapter 40. No, actually, we're still in chapter 39. Everything was going well. Suddenly, the wife of Potiphar decides she wants to sleep with Joseph. Again, you see an opportunity to look into Joseph's heart. When a person is not focused on the past and is protecting God's relationship, the intimacy with the Lord, you can tell by their answers. You can tell by their words. You will not hear bitterness. You will not hear distance from the Lord. You will hear the fear of God, the purity of the heart, the desire to please God. You see, Joseph's desire, number one desire, was not to leave his situation, to leave the present. Joseph's number one desire was to please God. Sometimes our desire to please God is not the number one desire that's going to affect us in God's plans for us. When that woman says, I want you to lay with me, and he said, how could I ever do that? I would never sin against God, and I would never sin against your husband. Your husband trusts me. I will never touch the trust that he has for me. Nevertheless, her version was believed, and he was sent to prison. This is a crisis time again. But this crisis did not get inside of him. Once again, you see that Joseph protects himself from offense, keeps his eyes on the dream, keeps his eyes on the Lord, and decides not to defend himself. He is just going to flow with a divine plan. That requires a lot of strength. The number one thing that I believe stops Christians is offense, unforgiveness, bitterness. The number one thing that makes a shift from a person that used to serve God and used to be faithful to now having nothing to do with ministry has to do with an offense. Let me tell you this, family. If you can protect your heart from an offense, you will be unstoppable and unbeatable. I believe if the enemy cannot make you fall through offense, he pretty much lost with you. Joseph, again, is going to enter the next season of his life. A season that is not easy. He's going to prison. But he's going with one conviction. God is with me. He gave me a word. And I'm going to enter the next season with the same attitude. Can you stay consistent no matter what? Do you change when people mistreat you? Do you change depending on how people are around you? Or do you stay steady in who God made you to be? What an example. Thank you for listening, family. I would like for you to stay with us in these videos. We're almost done. But if you would like to sow a seed to Wisdom for Winning Church, you can by going through PayPal or Zelle. The email is pastoranna@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, Wisdom 4 Winning. I love you.